Good morning, Eagles. I'm Hope Voorhees.
And I'm Tegan Ross, and this is Eagle Eye News. Please rise for the pledge and remain standing for a moment of silence.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
To start off, we'd like to recognize some of the FCCLA students who are participating in a regional competition today at Harper College. If you know Emma Varies, Amanda Parson, Nicole Maruk, Delaney Hanrahan, Sasha Untermeyer, Samantha Schumann, Julia Rudolph, Sydney Schmidt, Lisa Sulla, Lonnie Heiser, or Natalie Gromes, make sure to wish them good luck today. Also today, the latest issue of Talent Times is out. This week, we got a chance to go behind the scenes with the staff to see what it takes to put together an issue.
The newest issue of Talent Times comes out today, and we sat down with the advisor and the editors-in-chief to get a look at how the class produces their magazine.
My role in the production of the Talent Times as the advisor is to first oversee Story Idea Day, make sure that everything is upholding the integrity of our new student-run newspaper. And then throughout the process, I check in with students, make sure they're using their class time to be doing interviews or photos, making sure editors have everything they need, so on and so forth. I also get to see every story before we have our Sunday deadline. And then, of course, on Sunday deadline, I look over all of the spreads and export them as PDFs and prepare them for our printers.
As editor-in-chief or co-editor-in-chief, we are basically the leaders of the class, and we make sure everything runs smoothly so our issues can get out on time and that we meet deadline. And we also work with other students if they have questions on journalism, especially because we are the only remaining 2 staff members from last year. We know the ropes and we help people if they need it. We work pretty closely as a class. Our stories go from editor to editor, so you need to make sure you're communicating with the other students to make sure you're meeting those deadlines and you're getting your stories out and that you're writing what you're supposed to be writing. And it's really interesting to get more than one perspective on an article so that you can write to your best potential.
My favorite part of Talent Times as a whole is watching students use their voice and to create a student newspaper and cultivating all these skills and ultimately having that finished product that they can go forth and show to colleges or future employers is just a really awesome experience.
I think the best part of Sunday deadline is when we have all the PDFs from the design and we just export them all, and you scroll down and you can just see the entire issues ready to go, ready to be printed, and it's just, there's no more satisfying feeling.
Yeah, it's really satisfying to just scroll through
and then
and
it's all done and you can finally take a sigh of relief.
The newspaper class is currently for students who've taken Intro to Journalism. Obviously, if you're interested in newspaper publications, take Intro to Journalism, and that will be the prerequisite to go into Talent Times or Eagle Eye News and all that good stuff. So if you are interested in journalism, then yes, newspaper is a class for you.
Make sure to pick up a copy of Talent Times today. With Eagle Eye News, I'm Maya Jedidich.
Don't forget to pick up your copy of Talent Times today. If you're interested in participating in the Multicultural Fair, which includes sharing your cultural background or other language you speak, it will take place during lunch hours on Wednesday, March 7th. Email Miss Perrione if you'd like to participate. Now let's start over to the Olivias with sports.
Hey Eagles, I'm Olivia Antony.
And I'm Olivia Beller.
And this is sports.
The boys basketball team had an exciting matchup last week against Carmel. After trailing behind the entire portion of the game, senior Logan McCann takes a game-winning shot with only a few seconds left, making the final score 65-63. They also had their senior night last Friday against Round Lake and also pulled out a win, 58-36. Congrats seniors to your basketball season.
In their first regional game, the girls basketball team went up against Antioch last Tuesday, and they pulled out a win 50-38. Then they went on to beat Vernon Hills last Thursday and made history, winning overall in their regionals for the first time ever. Great job, girls and coaches, for a year to remember.
In bowling, Emily Voigt represented Lakes at state this past weekend, making it to day 2 and placing 16th overall. Great job, Emily, along with the rest of the bowling team on all of your accomplishments this season.
Also representing Lakes at State, Dakota Becker wrestled in his weight division of 106. He came up placing top 16th, and he battled hard throughout. Congrats, Dakota, on a memorable achievement.
That's it for this week, Eagles.
Now let's throw it over to your Royal Rush for your Royal Rush update.
Hey Eagles, welcome to your Royal Rush update.
This week is the end of most of our winter sports, and that means spring sports are headed our way, so get ready.
Tryouts for spring sports are coming up, so if you're interested in joining a team, look out for more details.
Tonight, boys indoor track has a meet against Antioch at 5 at University of Wisconsin Parkside.
Then tomorrow, girls indoor track and field has a meet against Wheeling at 8:30 a.m.
Next week, we have our first boys regional basketball game on Tuesday at Wakanda at 7:30, and we want to see you all there.
That's all for this week.
See you there, Eagles!
Thanks, Royal Rush. Now let's check in with the weather with Wes.
Good morning, Eagles. I'm Wesley Dementi, and this is your weekly weather. Today at Lakes, it's unusually warm, around 44 degrees and mostly cloudy skies. Later in the day, we will also see colder temperatures around 30. Spring is finally making a comeback. Going into tomorrow, we'll start the weekend with more spring temperatures on Saturday, with a high of 42 and a low of only 31. Sunday will be almost the same, with highs around 42 and lows around 25. There will be a small chance of rain on Saturday as well, another sign of spring. Moving on to next week, those warmer temperatures will stay with us, keeping within mid-40s and high 30s. The warmest day will be Monday with a high of 46 and the coldest day being Tuesday with only a low of 22. Looks like we finally almost escaped winter at last. Thanks for watching, Eagles. Back to you, Hope and Tegan.
Thanks, Wes. The spring musical Thoroughly Modern Millie opens next week. We sat down with some directors and cast to see how they're preparing for opening night.
This week, Eagle Eye News got to go behind the scenes to get more information on the 2018 musical and see how the cast and crew are getting ready for opening night of Thoroughly Modern Millie, opening on March 2nd.
Thoroughly Modern Millie is special and unique in that it's a jazz musical. So it takes place in 1922, New York City, at the height of the jazz era. We have tap dancing, flapper dresses. There's even a scene in a speakeasy. And so if you like The Great Gatsby, if you like 1920s era, you'll love the song, the dance, and the story of Thoroughly Modern Millie.
In all honesty, what's really special about this show is the collaboration I had with Miss Chusett. We came up with the design for a set that's probably the largest set we've ever done at Lakes. It's bigger than Mattress, it's bigger than Mary Poppins. It's honestly a combination of the two. There's stuff that flies in, there's stuff that rolls on, and it's pretty ambitious. So.
My favorite part about this show specifically, we are in one song, and it's the reprise of Aw Sweet Mystery, and it's a quartet of 4 people, the 4 principals in the show, and it's supposed to be the most raw and emotional moment of the show, and every time we sing it, it's just so intense, and it's a really good feeling.
My favorite part of Thoroughly Modern Millie is just that it's so fun. The music gets stuck in my head and I'll be dancing to them on my way to the car. There's a song in the second act called Forget About the Boy where 30 women are on stage all channeling their inner Beyonce, and it just rocks and is my favorite part of the show to watch.
Thoroughly Modern Millie will be showing the weekend of March 2nd to the 4th and March 9th to the 10th. You can purchase your tickets at eagletheater.com or in the Lakes front office. I'm Olivia Antony with Eagle Eye News.
Thanks, guys. Submissions are now being accepted for this year's Mosaic Literary Magazine. Drop-off boxes are located in the ILC, English office, and the main office for poetry, photography, art, short stories, and music. The deadline to submit is March 1st. Contact Mr. McAlpine with any questions.
Don't forget that Turnabout is tomorrow, and today during lunch hours is the last time you can purchase tickets for $15. Today is also the last day you can bring in your guest forms for outside visitors. Otherwise, tickets at the door will be $20 for Lake students only. So that's it for this week. If you have any ideas or suggestions for us, you can submit announcement requests on our website at lakestudentmedia.com for a chance to see it aired in a future broadcast.
While you're there, make sure to check out all of our new web videos every week. This week, make sure to check out the new dinosaur exhibit video, an open mic night recap, and a basketball season recap. For more updates, follow us on Twitter at LakesEEN. I'm Tegan Ross.
And I'm Hope Voorhees. Thanks for watching, Eagles, and have a fun time at Turnabout.